Hello.
Hey! Ahoy there!
Welcome to what will become the best stream you've ever been to.
Oh, jeez, that's a lot of pressure now. What we're gonna do?
Excel.
We could juggle. Wear funny hats.
I have a funny hat. You have a new hat.
I could do that amazing thing with my elbows that people have never seen before.
Yeah, do it.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
What do you guys think? Good, right? That's what's gonna make this the best stream.
Yeah.
Is amazing stuff like that happening.
I mean, so far today, I've woken up, couldn't find my glasses, fumbled around. You got them for me, and one of my ears is blocked with earwax. So we're setting up.
Nice, thanks for the details.
We're setting up for something monumental here.
Sometimes I feel like the more that you clean your ears out, the more the wax is produced, because your ears are like, we only made wax like yesterday and it's already gone. What happened? Quick, make more.
I mean, that's a sound theory, but I haven't cleaned my ears in months.
You haven't?
Nope.
I don't know then. I just know that cleaning your ears is something that you normally do pretty regularly. You normally have like 100 Q-tips on your desk.
I've used them. Do you remember that time that you were like borrowing my desk and you threw the Q-tips just everywhere?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun for me.
Did you do that intentionally?
When I knocked them off?
Yeah.
No, that was a mistake. That was just me being clumsy.
Was that just sort of happened? Like...
I went and picked them all up for you.
No, you didn't.
I did?
No, you didn't.
Thought I did.
No, I was like, are you going to pick those up? And you went, no, and you laughed.
That might have been the time I deliberately did it then. I'm a great person.
Yeah, I think I should stop using the Q-tips for sure. Should get one of those things that you squirt water in your ear.
I absolutely hate it when you use Q-tips because I feel like it's bad for you.
It probably is. It definitely is. That's why I have stopped using them.
So one of the things that squirt water in your ear, I wonder why we could find one of those.
What? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not the one who started throwing the Q-tips. Mike's the original Q-tip thrower because he figured out that Buffy likes to play with them. So he started just throwing them across the studio when Declan's not up for Buffy to like run after.
Yeah. That is cute behavior though. I woke up from Buffy this morning.
What happened?
And then I must have slightly drifted off to sleep, and then I moved my leg and almost pushed her off of the bed.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I knee nudged her towards the end, and she didn't make any sound or anything. She was just like, "Oh no, what's happened?" And I moved away and I apologized. And she purred a little bit.
Oh, you can get one from just a pharmacy. We'll grab one then. There's a pharmacy like right by us. It's on the way to the food shop that we go to.
I don't want to put water in my ear.
Put water in your ear.
That's a fair assessment. Okay, let's share some screens here. Let's, be professional and...
we're talking about Q-tips and ears. We're very professional.
Oh, you're already in a call.
Yeah.
Jeep.
Catch up.
Jeep. Catch up. Listen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already outside on this journey.
Oh, well, there shouldn't be a problem then, right?
I can only hear half of your joke.
Why?
Because I've got a blocked ear. It just happens to be on the side that you're like on like 70% of my life.
Oh yeah, we've spoken about this before, haven't we? We think it's a defense mechanism that your body's doing to prevent me from being able to talk to you. Because
my right ear is fine.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd think that would be like, you think the wax would develop with symmetry, right?
I don't know.
I wonder if I have a lopsided wax production. It's like, raise the shields!
Quickly! She's talking!
She's squawking again. There have been distinct periods in my life.
Me too.
Where... Oh!
You unblocked it.
Yeah, this one's not a bad one.
Good for you, man. Good for you.
Where I've had a blocked ear. I had a blocked ear at my time on a date in Edinburgh. I had a blocked ear when I first met Fraser McLean, and he called me Peter Doig.
Maybe it's a bad sign. It's such a bad sign.
Would you share your screen already?
I have.
You haven't?
Oh. I thought it was so ahead.
No.
I was so proud of myself.
No, I jumped in the call and I'm sitting here waiting.
Oh.
Waiting for it.
Boygers.
Come on.
Alright. What's that?
India is developing bruises on her calf from her trip down the stairs.
Literally.
Oh, that's not the right one. Pop out. Bring this up here.
Just taking some screen grabs. 1 sec.
Let's have an eye catch. Whoa.
Alright, let's do an eye catch.
I love them.
Sounds like Conan music.
Does it?
Yeah.
There we are. So India, you've got a 3D model of the classroom here that you're using as a sort of like guide to draw in the environment.
Ooh.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty rad.
Oh, are you putting books behind Sylvia in this scene?
It was just on 3D model.
Okay.
Like, her bum does not match up with where the the chair would be.
She could be standing up a little bit.
It's fine.
Yeah, bring this up. Hello everyone, Cowabunga.
Cowabunga. Hey guys, how's it going today? How was everybody's day?
I still have to add that to the intro.
Oh really?
Yeah.
How was everybody's yesterday? How was everyone's Tuesday? Welcome to Wednesday. Midweek. Midweek madness. Let's
Oh hey Will, how you doing?
Let's get some of these backgrounds in.
You ate these. Oh.
Where is it?
Oh, everybody click that link. Those look like daisy cakes.
Did you eat them already? I thought you were just making them.
Daisy rock cakes.
Oh, they look nice. They're scones.
They're scones. Oh, okay.
You and your baking. Maybe we should start a peg bar recipe room. I know that I said that I wanted to keep it strictly to like art and work and stuff, but also food.
Yeah. But also food. I mean, I feel like making food and...
It's creative.
Hang on. Yes. Making food, I feel like, is an often overlooked part of life that is really enjoyable. And like, sometimes we try and make it convenient to the detriment of like, we don't get to savor or enjoy the things that we eat. And yeah, I think it's important to take time and thought and care and make stuff. And if you happen to make stuff together with someone that you care about for and with them, then it makes the food feel special. We should cook more, India.
I know. I feel like I've said this.
I know, but I'm also saying this so that you know that I also think that. And that you're not dragging me into making recipes that I do genuinely truly want to make them. They get like deprioritized. Like sometimes food can become a chore. I want to prioritize it more.
I appreciate that. Because I would love that, but I get tired about harping on about it. Want to make some red guard rice. That stuff is so good.
So good. So Morty, she's got lamb in it. Lamb mince. The last Skyrim recipe that we cooked was that red guard rice. And the one before that was like a chicken pie, which was really tasty, but took so long.
Yeah, I really liked the chicken pie, but there was a certain spice that we used in it that tasted a little minty to me somehow.
Oh, okay.
And I want to identify which that is and do it without that. Because I'm not a fan of mint in savoury dishes.
Yeah. Ula says, if you make food with people you care about, you have to share. Awful idea.
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? I mean, it's okay for me because Mike hates reheating food. Like, he's kind of frightened of the process of reheating food.
Look,
and so he never eats leftovers, which means I get to eat all of the leftovers.
I get food poisoning randomly some of the times.
I don't think you get it randomly.
No, I don't get it randomly, but I don't get it, like, predictably. So, reheating stuff, I have to always be, like, mindful of it. And sometimes I'm just a stupid, like, pedant and just like fresh stuff. So if I buy bread, then I don't like next day bread.
Yeah, I know, because you buy bread, eat some of it, and then leave the rest of it in the drawer until it gets moldy.
Yeah.
And then I have to do, like, a bread search and clear away all the old bread that you haven't eaten.
But you love that about me, right?
I know, I hate it. There's so much bread upstairs in the drawer right now that you're not going to eat.
Oh.
It's just sat there and it's gone all hard.
Oh.
You should be the one purging the bread. It's your bread.
I thought you found it endearing.
What? You better throw it away.
Our freezer is surprisingly small for
actually,
the size of this apartment, so there's not really any room in the freezer to put bread.
Yeah, our freezer does not have room for bread, unfortunately. To be fair, we take up most of the fridge, and I think Declan takes up most of the freezer.
Yeah.
I think Declan eats way more frozen food than we do. Like, there's just about enough room to, like, slip a packet of ice lollies in there every now and then, but other than that...
Do people keep bread in the fridge?
I've heard of people freezing it, but not keeping it in the fridge.
You can also keep bread for a whole week on the table if you put the sliced part facing down on a wooden cutting board, then it doesn't get stale. Really? Real?
Bread facts.
Really? No.
Try it. You should try it. Although I think that even if... The problem with Mike is even if he was to put it face down and keep it fresh, he would rather go and buy another loaf the next day than he would eat one which is still okay, but just not completely fresh straight from the oven.
Okay, sliced bread it keeps for longer, and I'll have that over a number of days and finish that. Except for the ends. I don't like the ends of bread.
So I eat those.
Yeah.
I like the ends of bread.
Yeah. You eat them before I'm done with the loaf as well, so like the topmost piece of bread is always
gone.
Hardening. What's weird, Ben?
Tell us what's weird. We need to know! When it comes to muffins and cakes, people love the edge bits, but with the bits with all the flavour and stuff. That's true. The edge bits are the best. But bread, no thanks, clear it off, call it crusts. Yeah, I used to hate crusts when I was a kid. I really like them now. I like the ends of breads where the crust is all over the back. Yeah, the top of muffins are pretty good, yeah. Agreed. I like the underbelly too, though. It's so soft. I like all parts of muffins, that's the problem. I'm kind of into them. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I'm kind of into desserts a lot. Yes, I love the crust of pizzas as well. That's another thing I used to leave off as a kid, but which I've since learned to appreciate.
I think you just learn how to eat.
I got to a certain point in my life. I lived my life as a kid, very steeped in I like what I like, and I'm not going to try anything else. I'm not going to try anything I think I won't like. If that looks icky, I'm not going to want to try it. And if I do try it, I'm going to be predisposed to assume it tastes bad, and maybe even pretend it tastes bad so that I don't have to eat any more of it. And then I hit a certain point in my life where my attitude completely changed and became, I want to try everything, especially the unusual things, and especially the things that other people don't really want to try.
That's good though.
In case they're really good. And so at that point, I kind of completely flipped to like, the pizza crusts are now my favourite bits, and I will actively seek out the ends of bread, and I will try and not order the same thing from a restaurant twice. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder like why that happened. I've got no clue. It just did
Your
one day.
Your adventure spirit kicked in.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe something about going to college or something. And I was like, I can do new things now. I'm going to reinvent myself and just try all the stuff I was always too scared to try. So my love of broccoli came from. I used to hate broccoli.
What? I hate broccoli. I hate the texture. I hate the taste. I hate the solid crunchiness of the stalk.
Oh, I love it. It's so
No.
good. You're naming all the best parts of it. Apart from the part where you get to pretend you're a dinosaur. That's the best part of it. But the other parts are also good.
I like spinach is okay.
Oh yeah, spinach is really nice. I like spinach. It's my favourite leafy green, apart from maybe lettuce. Lettuce and spinach are both so good. In different contexts. Lettuce is amazing on any kind of sandwich. Apart from maybe peanut butter.
So India suggested that we build a little welcome screen room, and she's pitched like a living room sort of thing. But she was suggesting that it was also set on the airship that we were talking about way back, and it didn't gel with me that there would be like a living room on an airship. So I'm making it into a breakfast bar. What?
Do whatever we want. It's our airship. I just like the idea of us being like in armchairs.
I think in my head we could have armchairs in like a breakfast bar sort of. You know how Starbucks used to have those cozy chairs?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that sort of environment.
Yeah, they did. They used to before they redid their entire interior to make it super unfriendly to people wanting to actually sit in there and stay there for a little bit.
Yeah.
They used to have like this kind of dark, gloomy corner with all these comfy couches, and now it's got these bright fluorescent lights, plastic tables, and plastic chairs.
It just screams, "Get out!"
Yeah, it does. It screams, "Order takeout and go." Don't get comfy.
So what would you have on a table?
A breakfast table.
Yeah.
Glass of orange juice, carton of orange juice.
Okay.
Fruit. You've never been to a Starbucks. Good for you, Ula. They're not great. They're not. Like, they're convenient. I like the things that they make there, but everything that they make there is not good for you. So, you know, it's probably good to steer away from.
No, don't give in to the orange juice breakfast scam. Okay.
Not the orange juice breakfast scam. What? Because orange juice is full of what? Full of sugar.
Yeah.
But it's delicious though.
It's so good though.
And it's full of fruit as well. Like, The fruit may be full of sugar, but fruit is still, like, not awful for you. You know what else is full of sugar? Oranges! Oh, this reminds me actually. Did you talk any more to that person about the theme song?
Not since like I left. No.
Not since I left.
I can go and ask them about it though.
Oh, if you wanna.
I do.
It was your idea. So I'll let you do with it what you will.
We can also use the breakfast cereals that Chief 3D made and put them in here.
That's a great idea. What?
It is a great idea, thank you.
You're welcome. Why'd you laugh? Like it was stupid that I said it was a good idea.
No reason.
Complimenting you! It's a great idea!
I thought it was funny that it surprised you as much as it did.
It did surprise me. You came up with a good idea.
Hey,
No, that's really cool. I like it. Are you open to suggestions again? Because toast!
Toast. Oh, toast is a good idea. Toast is a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I figure I'm just going to
Cups
flat
of
shade
tea.
all of this, so it should be fairly easy to... Cups of tea. Yeah.
Coffee filter.
What's a...
It's just not one of those little coffee pots. You know, like they have in Twin Peaks, which we watched together yesterday.
Yeah. I don't remember the...
Donuts.
Donuts is a good shout. Donuts is a good shout.
What a healthy breakfast.
I went on holiday once and they had donuts as part of like the all-you-can-eat buffet. And
What?
Yeah.
That's bonkers.
It was great though.
Oh my gosh, that's not a breakfast thing.
15-year-old me was like, this is what I want for breakfast every day.
It should become a cop. I wonder where the cops eat donuts thing came from.
Don't they actually eat donuts?
I think they might because the media pushes them to. But why is like cops and donuts a thing? What was the origin of that story?
Cups and donuts.
Cups and donuts go together like me and donuts. Hey, you're eating toast, Grog. Nice. I had a couple of handfuls of cashews and ate them like that guy from Monster House.
Where'd you get the cashews from?
The drawer.
Okay.
That's where I put my cashews. How come?
No.
You want my cashews?
No, I don't want your cashews.
Trying to take my cashews.
You keep your cashews to yourself.
Trying to steal my cashews.
I'm not trying to do anything with your
Cashews
cashews.
are mine.
Just thought it was really random that you were like, just take some cashews.
Yeah, I like cashews. They're good.
I know you like cashews.
That's why I buy them. What big nose, Bug? Thank you so much for the raid.
Welcome in.
Hey. How was your stream? Thank you so much for hopping over to us.
Welcome to your new favorite stream.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, don't start that. You've never heard anyone pronounce cashews this way? What? How would you pronounce cashews? Are you a
Cashews.
cashews? Cashews.
Welcome in, welcome in.
Cashews! It's like kablam, you know?
I love that Steam still has that as one of the sign-offs when you gift someone something on Steam.
Cashew.
No, kerblam.
Hey, yeah, we are. We do our morning stream every morning on the weekdays. This is kind of like how we wake up and get to our desks in the morning. We're normally meant to be earlier than this, but we keep accidentally sleeping in, so you know.
I should change the animation on my bear to be wave rather than dab.
Nobody says cashews. Well, then what do you guys say, huh? Huh? What do you guys say? How would you pronounce cashews? Cashew nuts?
I did just dab. I can also be Angie. Angie bear.
You can write it in chat and it will happen on stream. Because magic.
So yesterday I worked on a case of
cashews.
Angie! I worked on a way to sort of make it so that I can move around or I can be rooted. So let's see if that's working here. There we go. Now I'm walking. Hello. Welcome all raiders. Welcome to our stream. We appreciate you being here.
See.
Unless
says cashew. That's what I'm saying. Habbo says cashew. That's what I'm saying. Grog says cashews. That's what I'm saying. Rox the Clown says we don't elongate the shoe part of it. Cashew.
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 Yeah, so welcome. Oh, Jaffa cakes. Let me get that.
Let me get that for you.
Let me get that.
You seem to have dropped your Jaffa cakes. Let me just get that for you.
It's too many. There we go. Cool, got one. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Eat the Jaffa.
What were you up to at your stream? How did it go? Let's put some stuff outside of the window.
I'll leave the others to explode.
You've got crow mail.
Crow mail.
Crow mail is from Scribbled Guy, who says, "Witty comment. And the crow is gone."
And now I'm rooted.
Look, there you go. Mike changed the crow mail noise so you guys don't have to listen to farts anymore when it happens.
Yeah. Someone called my bluff and I immediately changed it.
Yeah, sorry guys. We know that you love the farts, but...
So on the right-hand side of the stream, you've got Swifty working on her comic, The Girl in the Glim. And on the left side, I'm making some 3D models of a breakfast bar for adding to our welcome screen. So I'm making breakfasty stuff. So we got a glass, we got a plate. I might make a sandwich.
Cereal? You've got cereal boxes.
I got cereal boxes.
Cereal bowls.
Yeah.
Magazine?
No, I'm not gonna do a magazine.
Why? That's what I'd read.
I could do a copy of Girl in the Glim. Yeah, let's do that. That's a really good idea.
That's not what my idea was.
It's a magazine.
It's not what my idea was. You've taken my idea.
I'm not taking your idea. I think it's a great idea, though.
Taking it. Changed it. Are we going to make a donut? Yeah, we are. Well, Mike is. I'm not. I'm going to sit here and heckle him. As is my way. I just want to check to see if we missed the Raiders saying how the stream was.
Habbo says put the farts back. Grogo says do not put it back. Grogo says I genuinely hated that noise so much. Yeah.
I'm hearing a lot of people wanting it back. I don't know.
There's a lot of strong opinions here that we have to consider.
Strong opinions. Okay, she's on the desk. I'm gonna move her chair a little bit higher, because Otherwise, it's very apparent that her butt would not be meeting it.
Emlet says, dang it, I need to learn Blender, but it takes so long and you have to experiment. What a waste of time I could spend on drawing tibbies.
Draw them tibs.
I think learning anything, there
it's
needs
a
to
time
be...
sink investment, right?
Is what?
The time sink investment.
Yeah, but I think with anything, I wouldn't set out to learn a software. I would set out to make something in the software. So if you're like, oh, I need to learn Blender and then I can make something, like just nah, man, just try and make something in Blender that you need to make anyway.
And learn it by making something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Learn sculpting by sculpting some tibbies. Then do a paint over.
Yeah. Also, you may have to put in some time at the beginning, but the amount of time it will save you later on because you know it will cancel it out.
Yeah.
Like I'm just learning now how to navigate around Blender, and it may take some time for me to figure out how to navigate around it, but the amount of time it saves me in boarding and doing these comic pages will make up for it.
Yeah. I think if the goal is just to learn the software, then it makes it way harder.
Yeah, it's more ambiguous.
Habbo on the subject of the chromial noise is saying, I genuinely hate that you'd remove it. And Grog counters that with, I think I once left a stream because people kept doing chromials and the noise kept playing.
What about you, Habbo? Would you leave a stream because it doesn't play? We need to know what the stakes are here. Habbo loves the noise sounds. That must be why he's at the stream. Makes sense.
Ben called it. He's already gone. Habbo's like, I'm already gone.
He's gone.
So we had a carton, I think you mentioned. Add.
Oh, what are you guys up to today? On this midweek madness? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you even doing, guys?
Yeah, this is the point in the air quotes show where we ask about you.
This is a part of the show where we, I don't know, heckle you. I'm going to do some storyboard revisions this morning, try and take care of those. And then I'm going to do some glim this evening. Try and take care of this. Think.
Ah, heck.
Oh, heck balls.
I'm going to work on the color script for the glim today.
You're going to work on the colour script?
Yeah.
You want to show people what you got so far?
No. I feel like the color script is too big of an overview.
Too big a spoiler?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got that part in it where all the characters, like, go on a big road trip together and fall out of a car down a cliff. And then a bookend.
We should put like a little picture of a missing child on the milk carton.
Yes. Make it stomps.
Make it stomps. Okay.
Have Trashbot in there too.
You want Trashbot in the environment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rox the Clown says, I'm making bracelets that have funny words like poo poo on them.
And no one can stop you.
I like it. Titan Roboduck, I'm judging you. Judging you so much. You're working on your animation. That's awesome. Hope it's going well.
I want to make a breakfast sandwich.
Hey Punk Cherries, how's it going? I think it's going okay. I am filling in the backgrounds for the comic page that I'm doing at the minute. Squirreled Guy says, getting off my hiatus of my comic. Depression, burnout, new life, etc. You're feeling stable enough to work on it again. That's awesome. Heck yeah. Good for you. Well done for taking a break as well when you needed it.
Yeah,
and not
burnout.
Trying to force yourself through.
Really sucks.
Mm-hmm. It sure do. It's a very real thing. I was listening to the Let's Fight a Boss cast.
Okay.
And there's a game they were talking about with a cute little dog with a paintbrush. And it sounds like it touches on depression and burnout in art. But it's also a very cute game about a dog colouring things in.
Oh,
and it sounded
cool.
like the kind of thing that you might really like.
It does sound like the kind of thing that I would like.
Yeah, it ticks the boxes of like being relatable in the subject matter and being cute. So thought I'd let you know that it exists.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I like the idea of making this breakfast sandwich. I'm suddenly super into it.
Oh, good for you. Make that sandwich. Yeah, boy. Make that sandwich.
Making it.
Can I say something shameful about you? Relating to sandwiches.
Okay.
You okay with me saying it?
I mean, I don't know what it's going to be, but I feel like we should lean into hearing harsh truths in order to better ourselves.
Okay, you ready for this harsh truth, Doig?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell the chat that
Are you going to tell them that I make boring sandwiches?
No.
Okay.
When Doig wants a sandwich, sometimes what he does is he'll buy a loaf of bread and then he'll cut the loaf in half and that will be his sandwich. Is he'll put something in between the two halves of the loaf and then that's his sandwich.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Listen.
Yeah. Go on, defend yourself. If you can. I can't believe it. That's a big ass sandwich. Right? It's a huge sandwich.
Yeah, but I tend to eat that and then I don't really eat anything the rest of the day.
But that's just such a big ass sandwich, Doig. Is that really necessary?
No.
That's my question.
Okay. I need to show them what it like you're saying like a whole loaf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a whole loaf, dude. It's a whole ass loaf.
It's not a loaf.
Don't back down. That's a man sandwich. Morning, Tib. I'm being mean to Mike. Making him question his life choices.
I'm trying to see if like
at the end of the day, if that sandwich makes you happy, then that's great. If you're looking for what kind it is, you normally get like the crusty Viennas or whatever they're called. Okay, set dressing, need books and stuff.
So like what India is talking about is so if we see here this sort of thing, it's like one of these. On the far top right. Where's the Wait, where did your chat go? Did I? No, there we go. Scribble Guy says, that's a pretty good sandwich right there. Don't back down. That's a man sandwich. I mean, it's a scale of sandwich that is hefty.
It's one of these guys. He just cuts it in half.
It's real good.
And then he's like, now I'll put some meat in between it, and that's my sandwich. That's my lunch. And I'm like, dude.
Yeah, it's like a giant sub. Okay. Also, let's talk truth. Most of the time, I cut it in half and I eat one half. And as we've established, I leave the rest in the drawer.
And never eat it.
And don't eat it. Okay? Now that is, you can listen to the whole of the stream and know that my behavior pattern is I like fresh bread, I use some of it, and
it's not necessarily true though, because the stuff that you leave in the drawer is a bunch of like fajita wraps.
Yeah, I do that as well. I do that as well.
Small sandwiches that you're gonna use for the burgers that you also didn't eat and left in the fridge.
However, recently, within the last week or so, I've not really been eating in the evening, and then the next day I'm like, holy shit, I'm so hungry that I overestimate how much food that I'm gonna have, and I just make the whole thing. Also, I buy 4 packs of burgers. I don't like leaving the burgers in the fridge, so I cook all 4 of them. And
why don't you like leaving the burgers in the fridge, Mike?
Because then they're not fresh.
You're so obsessed with freshness. They are fresh. If you leave a burger in the fridge for a day, then eat it the next day, it's fine.
Yeah. I don't like opening packages and then leaving the open packages in the fridge, and then I should just get Tupperware and seal them in little plastic tubs.
If that's what it takes. Because you keep eating one thing out of a packet, then leaving the package in the fridge for like weeks. Turned into a full call out now. Give the other half of the epic sandwich to India.
There's so many sensible things that I could do.
Squirrel Guy has sent a chroma which says, not gonna lie, that's how I've been eating sandwiches for a few years now. Doig, I support this.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you can just do what makes you happy.
Well, you have to establish the fact that I eat it, and then I don't eat again for like 12 hours. Which is probably not good either.
No. Don't think it is.
No.
Don't think it's the best.
No.
There's absolutely no way that this composition is doable. So I'm just going to cheat it. Ooh. I forgot to read the emotes. Oh no! How do I even read them?
Wait, what?
The chromail.
You're imagining something like... Yeah. I mean, it's pretty close, but there's way more verticality. I love the one on the right.
Yeah, no, that is like... But that is basically what he does, but not the vertical one, the horizontal one. Nice. Nice.
I love the vertical one.
Yeah, that's for the bread lover.
I do love bread. Oh, are we just supposed to read out the fact that it's an Among Us thing, but slam and dancing?
Oh, I couldn't tell.
It's just a wobbling yellow thing for you, is it, India?
Yeah. Sure is.
Oh, thanks. Chromail icon.
Next time I will visually describe the emotes as well at the end of chromails. If that is what the people want, who am I to deny them? Who am I to deny him? Oh, Tib. Yeah, I bet you would make some real nice bread. I also really want to try making bread. I want to make some like lavender bread or something nice.
How loud is that crow mail sound?
Got a chroma from Punk Cherries who says, next time is now. And then there's what appears to be a small person wiggling their bottom. Their bottom is clad in blue and they're kind of rotating it in a circular motion. Like twerking, you could say. How's that? We got another chromo from Ben. Ben has Kurzek like wagging her finger at a cat, and the cat looks really affronted about it.
I hate crow mail now.
Why? It's great.
It's not great.
It is great. It makes sure we don't miss the message, especially with the sound effect.
I just wish we could like just read it normally and just keep the flow of conversation going.
I mean, I could do that if you want. But then I have to have like 10 minutes of uninterrupted bird noise sounds at the end of the stream to make up for it.
Why?
Because otherwise I feel like I'm at a deficit. It's the same thing as when you spin around clockwise and then they feel like you have to spin around counterclockwise to reset yourself. It's like Chromel comes, but there's no sound. You feel like
that's only you.
It's not only me. It's not only me.
It is only you.
Not only me.
It is only you. Well, it's not only you, but it's not usual, which is fine.
It is. It should be.
No shame.
You're wrong. I feel tension when I see you spin clockwise and then not reset yourself. I'm like, he's not reset himself.
India.
What?
Which way should I go?
No way. Stay where you are. Don't.
Which way?
No.
I'm turning.
No, you're not.
Here we go.
Don't. No, Mike. Mike.
Oh, I'm going back. I'm going back. Does this make you feel better?
Yeah.
Does this make you feel better?
Yeah, that's right.
Go back.
Don't. No.
This is clockwise though.
Please don't. No. You're winding me up. Stay where you are. Don't move ever.
But what about it?
I've got a crow mail from Ben who says, India when the crow mail comes, and then there's a picture of a black cat blepping, and then it says Doig when crow mail comes, and there's an illustration of a cat looking angry. And then we got another crow mail from Kimmy who says, I am crow mail version, but I'm making sure I'm being real safe about it. Don't forget to pee after you do a crow mail or you'll get a PS5.
I can't tell if that's like a copy pasta that's been changed.
That's amazing. Thank you. That's amazing. Blessed. You've blessed our chat with that piece of
I can't remember
genius.
if I said it properly on stream, but like last year my dad messaged me and he was like, you'll never guess what I got. Smiley face. And I'm just like, what? So he's just like, oh, I was lucky and got myself a PS5.
You were so jealous.
Like, oh.
So jealous. Jealous Doig.
Oh. And then COVID's preventing me from visiting the PS5.
Visiting the PS5. I need to go and spend time with the PS5.
Seriously, when I go for a few years there, when I was visiting my dad, he'd have new games and stuff, but he would be actively like, oh, you should go and have a wee game on this. And I'm like, no, Dad.
I want to spend time with you, Dad.
I want to spend time with you.
Stop sending me into the other room to play games, Dad. It's like the opposite to when you were a kid. Where they're like, why don't you turn that thing off for a few minutes and just come and like sit at the table and have a chat, and you're like, no, Dad. And then it got to 2020 and your dad's like, why don't you just go and have a wee game in the spare room away from me? And you're like, no, please. I came all this way. I traveled many hours to spend time with you.
Yeah.
It's a very good first Chromel, Kimmy. You should be very proud. That's super good. Puts other Chromels to shame. What are you all thinking? Book up your game. What about when you turn around to leave the room that's halfway to a spin already? Do you counter it? Ula, I hadn't thought about it until you said that. And now I'm going to be thinking about it. Sometimes I have to spin to take like corners a certain way. But I think I pull it off pretty well by making it look like I'm doing a stylish spin for fun. Instead of making sure that I've turned a certain way. Why are you looking at me? Are you remembering all the stylish spins I've done?
Yes.
On the way downstairs and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. I'm autopiloting putting a burger in this breakfast sandwich, but what I could put bacon instead, I guess.
Put bacon, you coward.
I'm not a coward.
Coward, put bacon. What would be your ideal breakfast, Mike? If you could choose like anything.
It would be a bacon sandwich where the bacon is being cooked in yakitori sauce.
Ooh, nice.
What else? Probably a... Yeah. No, I'm a simple man. That would be it. I love that stuff.
I love pancakes with syrup and some fresh fruit. Ula says ideal breakfast could be just because of where I was at the time. It's an onigiri from 7-Eleven. Japan? It's got to be Japan. Their 7-Elevens are amazing. Turkey or pork bacon? Mike would choose pork.
Yeah.
I'd give turkey a whirl. I've never had it.
Give turkey a whirl.
I'll give it a whirl. Oh, Kesek says, I'ma be a little bold and link the trailer of the movie I did clean up in-betweens for that just dropped. Heck yeah, Kesek.
How dare you?
Let's take a look at that.
How dare you share your efforts with us?
Have a look.
Everybody go check this out. Everyone, get out of here. Go check it out.
Wow, it looks beautiful, Kesek. I love the designs. The faces look almost too consistent. Did you guys have a face model that you would like move around the face and trace over?
I think I've heard Kurzak talk about the fact that yeah, I think they did.
Oh my gosh, it got dark. Terrifying. Cool shot.
Are you showing what you're looking at on screen? Oh! Yeah. Whoa! Whoa! That looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. Oh, that's interesting. So it's like a modern day girl pulled into the story of Anne Frank so she can kind of witness it.
You did the kitty running over the roof. Oh, that sky is
beautiful. Amazing. Awesome job, Kurzak. Jeez. Lots of turnarounds for the head. It had a ton of reference for the faces. Yeah, it looks incredible. Wow. And that says, I love me some traditional Danish It's got traditional Danish morning sandwiches. Get to the local bakery, get that fresh bread, add a lot of stuff on top like sausage, raw onions, egg, etc. That sounds like something that Mike would adore.
Yeah.
Punk cherries, yeah, it took like a real hard dip there, didn't it? Went from like just like real pretty animation to suddenly being like, oh god, oh no. Let's have the door here and let's have it closed. I also didn't pick that up immediately, but I feel like I could have if I'd been concentrating on it better. Yeah, exactly. A movie about Anne Frank. What are you going to make it about, you know? I should have recognised it much sooner than I did. This is the one, Kurzek, isn't it, with the all-on-ones incredible shot that you told us that you had to complete.
Yesterday,
the shots in the trailer. Oh, do you want to give us a time code? And we'll all go and look at it. Very briefly, like 20 of the 100 frames are in there.
India.
Uh-huh.
Did you know that Justin Roiland does the voices of both Rick and Morty?
Yeah, I feel like I did.
Oh. I don't know why for the longest time I thought it was like maybe Dan Harmon did Rick, but yeah.
Oh no, wait. I think I also thought that. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I thought that Dan Harmon did one of them. It must be weird having to act against yourself so often.
Yeah, I wonder if they do it in like one take or whether it's like...
They can't do it in one... What you mean, like him doing both voices and going between them?
Yeah.
No way.
Maybe.
Like they have to interrupt one another and stuff a lot of the time, or talk over one another.
That's true. That's true.
It's interesting. It shows it can be done because obviously the comedy of the show doesn't suffer. Shot is at 104. Okay. He's also been drunk when recording Rick.
I saw a video of that recently. Yeah. There's an episode where he comes in, grabs Morty for adventure, but he's drunk, and he actually gets drunk to record it.
I don't know how I feel about like whether I'm like that's cool. Like I kind of feel like that's kind of unprofessional of him. Maybe I'm just being ignorant about it. 104, you say? Okay.
I think it depends on
Here it is.
how he treated people while in that state. Like
Even
if he was a fun drunk and lent into it and it was a good experience.
I don't know, even if he was a fun drunk, being drunk at work is what it equates to. Like, even if I'm at work and I'm a fun drunk, it still feels kind of unprofessional to be with a bunch of people in a studio doing my thing while I'm inebriated.
Yeah.
Looks beautiful, Kurzak. We only get to see a very short clip of it, but it looks great. I know, I'm such a square.
They've sort of went away from him being drunk in the recent season.
It kind of feels like you know how we used to glorify rock stars for taking drugs and being drunk all the time? It feels kind of like that, but in animation, like glorifying people involved in animation who are like wild cards and drunk when they come into work and stuff. And it's like, yeah, it's kind of rock starish, but it's also like not a very professional thing to do. And it's kind of annoying that you can get away with it if you're like well known enough. Then people see it as a charming quirk of your personality and the way you work. But if you're not Justin Roiland, people just see it as what it is, which is, why have you come into this voice recording drunk? Your character being drunk in this scene isn't an excuse for you to actually be drunk when you come into work. Bert says, I was in a TV show where they needed a bunch of drunk background extras, so they just got all the extras drunk, which isn't normal. You see, that's not normal. Because I was gonna say, I guess it's a more regular thing in TV. I mean, could you guys not? I mean, I feel like you could have just acted drunk, right? I mean, they're hiring actors. It's not like they're like, you've taken a fatal gun wound in this shot, so we're gonna shoot you.
We want you to know what the pain of being shot feels like, so that you're genuine.
But then again, am I just being a stick in the mud? Am I just being a huge square?
I don't know. I don't know if you are.
I mean, I guess it depends how drunk you are. If you're just a little tipsy, I don't know.
That's why I think it depends on how you treat others while you're drunk. If it's a good fun experience for everyone around, then if you're in a controlled environment, they're like, okay, take this. We have to get you the right level of drunk.
There's something in my heart that rails so
hard against
you saying, oh, it's okay if they're a fun drunk though. But Terry, he's not a fun drunk, so it's not okay for him to be drunk.
Well, it depends.
But Berta, she is a fun drunk, so she can be drunk.
Well, okay, if there's a scenario that plays out and they get drunk and they slur and they give a good performance and it's fun, everyone has a laugh and everyone has like a nice time, then you're like, okay, that happened. But if you get them drunk and then they get handsy, they're abusive, they're uncontrollable, it takes ages to get performance, everyone hates the entire time, then you're like, that's not good.
Yeah, but it feels so much like it's okay for them to do something that shouldn't be allowed at work so long as they're charming about it.
Yeah?
No. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I don't think they should come into the office drunk. No.
You think they should get drunk in the office?
Yeah. Yeah.
So rather than come in drunk, they should just be drinking in the office instead.
In the scenario in which we're describing here, yes. Like, if you come into the office, then you've gotten drunk for your own purposes. If you get drunk while in the office,
and you get
drunk to give the performance, then that is different.
I don't know. I mean, are you going to take up the time that they've spent on your recording drinking in the office, or are you going to prepare for the recording by getting drunk first?
Well, in the video that the couple of us are talking about, you see him taking shots while in the recording booth.
Oh, come on! It feels like such a rock star asshole thing to do.
No, but okay. So the setup for the video itself is Dan Harmon goes, "I convinced Justin Roiland that they and the team that we should get Justin drunk to give this performance."
Dan Harmon, it was you.
And then you see footage of him, and then the people helping him record and stuff are coming in and being like, "Here, here's a like, don't take tequila, and he takes tequila.
Hey, I don't blame Justin Roiland if the show creator's like, we're gonna get you drunk for this scene.
Justin Roiland is the show creator.
I thought Dan Harmon was a show creator.
Both of them together are.
Okay.
Created by Dan Harmon and Justin Roiland.
Okay, well, my point still stands. I don't hold anything against Justin Roiland if Dan was like, we're gonna get you drunk, this is what we're gonna do.
Yeah. So it wasn't like he came in drunk going, all right, I'm gonna do a drunk Rick performance. It was very much like,
look at this fun zany thing we're doing in the office where we're getting drunk as we're recording the lines.
Yeah.
Doodle says, I've seen this clip and it's hilarious, but also those guys are not a good point of reference. I mean, it sounds hilarious. I don't want to be the... I've turned into Leslie Knope. I don't want to be the person who's like, oh, drinking in the... Oh, no, not allowed. No, not allowed to have fun. What funny show? No excuse. Alcohol, adults. Pff. But at the same time, there's a part of me where I'm like, God, it feels like high school again. Look at this funny thing we're doing drunk.
That's why I say that I think it's important about like how it's done and the results of it.
Yeah, Tib agrees. Tib says, I think it's okay to be drunk at work so long as you do a sick keg sound. So she agrees with your point.
You can't say Tib agrees and then use that.
Tib agrees with your
She's
point.
obviously being like...
I mean, it's your point though, isn't it? Like, it's okay so long as it's cool.
I think everything's okay so long as it's cool.
Rule of cool, baby. That's how people get away with crime. Kimmy, you drank at work. Oh! You rebel! I don't know. I'm going to stop being judgy because I don't work on that show and I don't know the circumstances. I haven't even seen the clip. I sometimes can't turn left.
I'm sorry. This is a perfect way to end. I don't know. I'm a flawed human being.
Yep.
I think it is good to have standards though, and be on the side of like protecting.
I agree. I'm pro standards.
Because like
just in general,
that could ultimately go wrong. That thought experiment.
Dan Harmon drunk at work gone wrong. I just think we should all sit together and like drink juice and talk.
Yeah. Look, I made a sandwich. Somehow it's still a part of the plate.
I think that Doig's take on sandwiches can be very well illustrated by the ratio of bread to filling you see there.
I mean,
where the bread is like literal square blocks.
This one's on purpose, though.
It's a stylistic choice, guys.
It's a style. Yeah. Should the sandwich be able to fall apart?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
No, it doesn't have. If it's harder for you, then don't worry. You can have it as one object.
I like the idea of it.
Like, yeah, I don't want to make...
Okay, no.
I don't want to make a bunch of work for you. Okay. I can't have flat tops.
I'm not giving it all soft buddy physics tip, no. 1990 Gaming says, daily smiles in chat, please. I'm going to random streams of doing this. Congratulations, you're one of them. Keep up the good work. I don't feel like spelling that, and don't forget to have a great week. Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you, 1990 Gaming. We appreciate it. You also have a good week. Enjoy your stream hops.
No, I think I'm just gonna have it be one object.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fair.
Okay, we got a plate, we got a sandwich, we got a
We
glass,
got our
a
freedom.
carton. We'll also have cereal boxes. What else could we have?
Oh. How about I mean, you got cups of tea, right?
I don't currently have cups of tea, no.
You gotta have them.
I gotta have cups of tea.
You gotta have them.
I got it. Mom.
You do gotta.
I gotta. I guess what I'll do for a cup of tea is I'll add a sphere.
Whoa.
Where is the sphere? Why did I only have icosphere? Where's other spheres? UV sphere. There we go. Segments 12. Rings 12. Cool. There we go. And then we just cut off.
You want
the top.
kombucha on the table. Do you like kombucha, Ula? Because I tried it the other day and it tasted like vinegar.
What is it?
It's fermented tea.
I don't like the idea of fermenting anything.
Well, of course you don't,
It sounds like
Mr. Fresh.
chemical reactions after the fact. What do you mean, Mr. Fresh?
Oh, you like kombucha? Maybe I just had some bad kombucha, you know?
That's possible. Doesn't it suck where you're anticipating like having something and you've been hearing about it for ages and then you finally get the experience of like getting to try it and you actually end up with like really a really bad example of it.
Yeah.
But it forever like tarnishes your opinion of it. And then whenever someone asks you from then on, you're like, no, I don't like that. But what you didn't like was bad quality.
Yeah.
But you'll never know because you'll never try it again.
I mean, I had that experience with olives. I was like, I hate olives. And then someone was like, you've just never had good olives. And then they gave me good olives. And I was like, no, I still don't like them. So, I mean, that was nice to be able to get confirmation from someone telling me that they were good ones.
Yeah.
Olives are so good. What? They just taste like... They're salty, but they've got like an offness underneath them.
You know what my biggest regret is? Not getting poutine that time where we were taken and people were like, you should try this poutine. And I was like...
No, I'm too scared to try poutine. I'm going to have something I recognize.
Yeah. And then it came and I was like, holy shit, I wish I'd got poutine.
Yeah,
so then later
you.
in the trip, I was like, I'll just get poutine.
We ordered poutine into room service
And it was
in a
terrible.
Canada hotel. It was all right, but it was like...
It was very not what I saw before, though. So, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you would have liked poutine. Poutine's just chips with cheese and
Did
shit
you
on
get
them.
the poutine that time?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Of course I did.
Of course you did.
Ted was recommending we got poutine. I wasn't going to say no.
Yeah.
It's like, I will have whatever you want me to have, sir.
Yeah.
I'm just amazed that I am in the same place as you right now.
You were also in the same place as another India.
I was. India Bernardo. We got a chroma from Ben. It says, oh no, I'm going to be such a stick in the mud. India, what's your take on the artistic intent of the movie Jackass? I think it's real funny. It's just a bunch of dudes who are friends filming their shenanigans, basically. It's like a group of friends got funding but didn't know what to do with the funding, so they just did the same shit they do as teenagers and filmed it.
I mean, how does the Jackass movie differ from Jackass the series?
It doesn't.
Oh, okay.
It's like the same, except I think they try to go a little bit bigger with stuff to justify the fact that it's a movie. But it's very much just like friends doing stupid shit. some of which is super funny. My take on it is I get scared when they might actually get hurt and feel like it's not worth it for them to make the movie when they might die.
There you have it. You've received India's
You've received the take. The take of the century.
Yo, thanks.
So shocking and controversial is my take.
Thanks for the follow.
It will echo through the generations. So exciting to listen to.
I mean, I think your opinion should be held above all others, so...
Ba 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 ba. Point Cherry says, even your own Doig?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. That's I feel terrible. Something about you saying that my opinions are more important than yours, which makes my stomach churn.
Holy shit.
You know, Steve-O has that strange voice, says Ula. I heard it's because he isn't actually using his vocal cord normally. He had them checked and they were healthy. He uses his neck muscles instead. How? What? Oh, Ver. Oh no! Sushi's so good. Oh, I love sushi. I love specific types of sushi. But so good.
Okay.
Huh?
India.
What?
Do you think we should go for partner on Twitch?
I don't know. What is it? I don't think we can. I don't think we have enough viewers to go for partner on Twitch.
So, because of the NSP stream earlier, like last month, our average for the last 30 days is like 68.
Yeah.
And you need to get an average of 75.
Right. I don't think we can do that.
What I was gonna suggest is like maybe we try and do another collaborative stream like that.
Is this why you're thinking about collaborative streams recently?
No, that was part of down to the fact that I had a conversation with a couple of people where they were saying that collaboration is a good way to support each other.
Yeah. I mean, I'm up for I think we should do another animation breakfast con.
Yeah, something like that.
So I think we should do one of those, and I'm up for it. But I'm not completely sure we'd qualify for partner.
Why not?
Why not? I don't know. And just we don't normally have that many viewers, so it might still dip beneath what we need.
Yeah.
So like, I'm totally up for going for it. I just don't think we're like at the point where we really can right now. But I'm up for trying if you wanna.
I'm just I'm wondering if it's something that you are interested in.
I don't care either way. It's not going to change the way I stream.
Yeah, fair.
Push your partners.
Push your partners.
Swing around.
Not down the stairs though.
Nope.
I don't know how to do a mug handle.
Oh, yeah, it's tough. I don't know how to do anything. This comic's taught me that I don't know how to do anything, and drawing desks is hard. And the perspective's all wrong and everything. That's what I've been taught. Yeah, that makes no sense.
I wonder if becoming partner changes how Twitch interact with you.
If we changed to partner, would that change how you see me?
No.
Would you see me as your partner rather than just your affiliate?
I already see you as my partner. Right? What are you talking about?
What are you talking
What
about?
are you talking about?
Just having fun, dude. You don't need to worry. Affiliate.
There we go. Look, it's a teacup. How does it look when it's solid? It's pretty good. Maybe what I'll do instead of having the thing down the bottom is I'll bring. I mean, a big reason I want to get partners, all the perks that you get surrounding like multi-streams and stuff like that. And making teams and supporting our fellow friends.
What perks do you get around multi-streams?
You can set up multi-streams.
What are they? It's
where you do multiple streamers streaming together to one place that people can come and check out all of them.
Right.
And teams is like, you can have a team.
Yeah, we're already part of some teams.
Yeah, we are part of some teams, but we could create a team.
Right.
Like, we could have, like, Pegbar at the team or etc.
Yeah.
Just so down on this.
No, I'm not. I'm just like, I haven't really watched many multi-streams. Are they good?
I don't know.
Right. Have you watched many multi-streams?
No. But I don't really watch streams all that often.
Yeah, I mean, I'm up for it. I just, I don't think it really matters too much whether we're partner or not.
Yeah, okay.
You know? I'm definitely up for doing it. It'll be a nice thing to achieve. I would like to achieve it.
Unless you're a sultry widower marrying elderly rich men for their fortunes, then you can push your partners down the stairs.
Yeah, at least Trauma Tuesday is over. Now we're into Wicked Wednesday. I don't know. Weebo Wednesday.
Weebo?
Yeah.
What's a Weebo?
It's whatever you want it to be, baby. Everyone gets to choose their own Weebo.
Okay.
We Shop Wednesday. I like that one.
We Shop Wednesday. Wombo. Weeping.
Wombat Wednesday.
Wombat.
It's Loki Day. We're not calling it Loki Day. I forbid it.
If anything, it would be Odin's Day.
Oh, Odin's Day. His hammer's big and shiny.
What?
I made up an Odin Day song.
But Odin,
his son has a hammer.
His son has a hammer.
Yeah.
No.
Wheatos Wednesday. Everybody have some Wheatos. It's pretty good. Waffle Wednesday. I prefer that over Wheatos Wednesday. Sorry, Vert. I take waffles over Wheatos any day. But specifically on Waffle Wednesday. In Old Norse, you think it actually was Odin's Day, really?
Yeah, because it's based on one of his names, Wodan.
Oh, Woden Wednesday. Your son's hammer is shiny. Thor's Day, yeah. Woden Wednesday, right before Thor's Day.
And Freya.
Freya Friday. And Loki doesn't get one.
I think in the original Norse mythology, it was Loki and Odin that were brothers.
Oh, really?
Not father and son adoptedness. That's a Marvel thing.
That's a Marvel thing. You still don't get he still doesn't get his own day though.
Loki.
Sucks to be Loki.
Object, shade smooth. Object.
Ula says that's not true. About the Loki and the Thor and the Odin and
Really?
the brotherness.
From what you grew up reading, Loki was the adopted brother of Thor. Okay.
Where was he adopted from?
Well, Loki is the son of a giant, I think.
Why did he get adopted?
According to some sources, Loki is the son of Barbauti and Laufey.
Yeah. So why was he adopted by Odin? What happened there?
I'm looking.
I bet Odin killed his parents. Because Odin killed all his fam. That's what I'm betting on. I know how these kind of myths usually go. Oh, punk cherries, I don't really like that. I'm just interested in what happened to Loki's family. What are his circumstances? Sounds interesting. Doodle says, I will never forgive Thor 2, where Thor and Odin don't cry at a loved one's funeral. They don't care. Mike and I were watching Twin Peaks yesterday, and someone's girlfriend gets murdered, and they're finding out for the first time, and their first response is, well, I didn't do it. And Mike and I are both like, that's not a normal reaction.
Well, what?
I don't trust this guy.
In what?
Twin Peaks. The reaction to finding out your girlfriend's been murdered.
Oh.
Well, I didn't do it.
Yeah. Bobby's a strange character. I thought his whole front, his act would drop as soon as he heard the news, but it didn't, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, oh, this dude is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. He really did not care about her enough to show any sadness that she's gone.
I'm only one episode in.
Yeah, so we don't have any real takes for you yet. We've never watched it before. I'm a little bit further in because I've been watching it while I work. I have theories, but I don't want to posit them because I don't want to entice spoilers.
No one say anything about it.
No one say anything about it.
Forbidden. I will
verboten
actually ban you.
He'll slap you down the stairs. Why is it called Twin Peaks?
It's set in a place called Twin Peaks.
Yeah, that's where the series is.
Okay, so we've got a coffee mug, we've got a sandwich and a plate, we've got a cup, a carton, a book, a table. You want a comfy chair, didn't you?
You want to hear our opinions on them as we watch them. Mike and I should do one of those tweet watch parties where we watch it together and tweet like screenshots and our reactions to stuff as we go.
I feel like that would take you out of it though.
It would also be very fun to do with you though. It would definitely be a different viewing experience.
I definitely was commenting on it as we went along though. But that was mostly because I knew you'd seen it before, so I knew I wasn't like...
Do you think they've seen us? Give me a donut.
Yeah. You were waiting for me to react to that and I was falling asleep. I'm really sorry.
I had to poke you like every 30 seconds during the last like 15 minutes of it.
It's not because I was bored, it's because I was running on like very little sleep. Like, I just eaten a big meal. I'd had a pizza. I was warm.
Do a commentary live reaction stream. That'd be really boring though, because I feel like 90% of it would just us be being silent as we watch it. I wouldn't want the pressure to have to like be funny.
Do you remember we recorded ourselves watching Attack on Titan?
Yeah, but we did that specifically for your friend because your friend specifically requested that we record ourselves watching it.
Yeah.
Your friend was like, record your reactions and send them to me. I need to know. So we did that for him.
Wild.
Yeah, people might respond with spoilers. We'd just have to like make a pact not to read the thread if we did that.
I mean, but would we give spoilers in our reactions?
Yeah, I mean, we'd have to say
Don't
at the
read
top,
this.
like, we're watching Twin Peaks season 1 for the first time, and we're going to post our reactions and screenshots below. So if you haven't seen it, don't read. Just tell you our reactions. Okay, we can do that. Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to stream it. Like I said, I wouldn't want the pressure of having to be entertaining while we're watching something, because most of the time we're just sitting in silence.
I really don't know how streamers do it, whether just on their own. I really like I've streamed on my own on this channel, and it always feels like there's something missing.
It's me.
It's you.
I'm missing.
It's such a tough gig.
I can see how people could do it. I think that I enjoy watching streamers when they are streaming as a team or there's more than one of them though.
Yeah.
Much more, because then there's a conversation to follow. What I find about watching solo streamers is that they tend to have to just continually talk to fill in the space, which means there's always a lot of like babble of just nonsensical stuff to fill that void, which can sometimes be really funny, but also it's just like
I think if their
non-stop.
chat is active, then they have something to respond to.
Oh right, yeah, okay.
I get really bored by streams where all they're reacting to is like alerts.
That's my bad. I was thinking about like recorded stuff like Let's Plays more than I was thinking about live streams.
Oh, yeah, recorded stuff as well. I think it suffers a bit from that as well.
Have I watched any more Infinity Train? I have, Punk Cherries. I've finished Infinity Train now. I've watched all of them.
What? I haven't.
I'll try not to spoil anything for you then, Mike, because
Thank you.
I'm assuming you want to watch it.
I do want to watch it. It was intriguing.
Okay.
I'm currently watching Supernatural. That's my jam at the moment.
Doig's busy rewatching stuff he's already seen.
I'm sorry. It's like I didn't know where I'd finished off, and there was something about the appeal of like watching it from the very beginning.
I get you. I think especially now it's like tempting to go back to the stuff that is like comfort food to you. It's like nice to watch the stuff you know you like again.
Yeah. What's really weirding me out is the fact of like, when I first watched the Supernatural series, the way that I watched it was renting it from the library on DVDs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's so cute.
But like, I'm watching the show, and the technology and stuff in the first season is like, they've got like, you know, Nokia flip phones, and like they've got a laptop, but it's a really, really old looking one, and it's less sort of like, that's what the technology was at the time.
Yeah.
And it just felt like they were like up to date while watching it. And now I'm like, I'm just streaming this show.
Yeah, weird.
Like it's a time capsule of a show, because it's been running for like 15, 16 years. So like, I think the first season might have been 2005, which is the year I went to uni, the first year I went to uni.
That's interesting. Seems a lot of people are saying that, echoing my sentiments on Infinity Train, which is my favourite season was the 4th season of Infinity Train.
The 4th one? Okay.
Season 1 and Season 4, my favourites. I can definitely see how there's a lot of stuff that they could continue to explore in future seasons, though. So I hope it keeps going, because I feel like they've left a lot of threads that they could pull on.
Didn't it get cancelled?
Yeah, but isn't it also getting like renewed and stuff?
I
feel
so.
like it's been cancelled before and then come back.
Oh, okay.
They were planning on 8 seasons in total, but it got cancelled. You can definitely tell that they are planning for more, because they've planted things.
Yeah. I want there to be more security for creators making cool stuff to keep making cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big wish for me right now. Is I'm so fucking tired of like genuine quality stuff not meeting the expectations of some bottom line somewhere, and for the creativity to get snubbed in favor of like just risk aversion. Like, I want there to be a direct way to be able to support creators making that isn't like, how can we make millions and millions of profit off of this instead? Like, I'm so fucking tired of good stuff getting crushed.
Yeah. Same, Doig. Same. It's definitely frustrating.
Like, if the whole point of and purpose of making stuff is to like share something with people and like tell a story, that should win. If it's got an audience, that should fucking matter.
Yeah. I also hate that there's this weird formula that that Hollywood or the industry has come up with, that they obey as if it's the law, but that I don't think has any real basis, where they're like, episodic stuff is better, stuff with a story doesn't do well, only this age range is good to aim at. There's like this weird unspoken pledge almost, where there's this huge pressure to fit into that style of thing. And they don't want to pick up anything which doesn't.
Yeah. Tibbs is saying, modern media is so heavily based on known IPs, anything that's new doesn't really get the time to find that audience and establish itself as a good new IP before it gets cut. It's like the expectation that something needs to be as big as other things that have already found their audience before, like if you consider like
I feel like companies always forget though that the big things that are making them a lot of money right now didn't start out big in week one.
Yeah. But I think a big part of that is maybe the fact that IPs are bought and sold as commodities now, and it's not the people who were like, I really believe in this idea. It's like, I want to profit off of this idea. Oh, it's not profiting as much as I want it to. Let's try and find something else that will. And it's like, you gotta believe in what you're making.
Yeah. Like,
for anyone else to even come close to matching that.
People and companies hold up Avatar: The Last Airbender so much as like something to aim for in storytelling. Right now, it's like held up as a paragon of the art form. But people forget when that show came out, no one knew it was on. It was slept on for years.
Yeah.
It only got popular like 3 or 4 years after it started airing. And I know, because I was trying to tell people to watch it and people just didn't know what it was. Like, but everyone wants the thing to come out and be a smash success in the first month, and if it's not, then they get scared and cut it. Because they're like, well, it's not doing well.
Yeah. Well, it's not gonna do well.
If you don't let it unfold.
Until you get like enough material there for people to be like, man, this was a really good experience. And I think part of that is also that the immediacy of series, like if a whole season comes out all at once, I think that is actually hurting. Because
the bingeability is hurting.
Yeah, because I feel like the experience of watching it is so short-lived. Like, I did a little bit of research into things like Rise of the TMNT, and like they released the first 4 episodes of that series online before its initial premiere. So you have a whole audience who are the initial uptake, who have watched it, who are like, yeah, this is cool. And then you air it on TV and you use the TV ratings as a measuring stick. And you're like, you've already hit your initial audience. So you're measuring the second wave.
Even so, I think if they'd have like given it the time for people to find it and start to like it, it would have done way better. But instead they got super scared about the fact that I didn't immediately take off and axed it.
Yeah.
And now we'll never get all the payoffs to like the planted stuff that was put in there.
Indeed. It makes me genuinely angry.
Yeah, me too. It makes me sad. Sad and frustrated.
I want there to be an infrastructure there that good stuff gets to get good.
Good stuff gets made.
Yeah. Where the priority is getting it made.
Yeah. I mean, you can't only have passion, but that's the thing, is passion should be paired up with experience. I just think that the industry needs to have faith in its creators more. Ben, you think there's correlations between this discussion and the desire to grow the stream? Really? How come? Time to independently fund our own series and no fear of getting our project cancelled. Ben. I have no clue how the industry works, honestly. Like, I'm in it, but I don't know how it works.
Well, I feel like the structure of these things go, creator has an idea, creator pitches idea to people who can fund it. People who fund it own it and profit from the idea. And make more money in order to invest in more things. And like that is a spiral that is a loop of keeping the people who have money to keep having money.
Well, the thing is that the people with the money are the ones who build the systems. So of course the systems benefit them. And the people underneath them can say, hey, this isn't fair, you should change this, please change this. But the people with the actual power to make the change have no incentive to do so, because it's like, well, I don't want it to change because I'm benefiting from it being this way.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Yeah, Ben says, thinking about Twitch numbers and such is a similar goal-related mindset that film studios might have for new series making numbers. Yeah, I'd agree. I think it's nice to have goals, but I think they should be what dictate what you do. Sure. Yeah, you can choose to stream things that you're passionate about, or you can choose to stream things that you think will get numbers. And Ula says, I'm not going to say who, but I know someone who created a show, but the rights went to the company, and the person doesn't get to profit off the show. And it got several seasons and an upcoming movie. Really? Wow. That sucks. So what happened to the creator? Are they still working there? What is this? I'm looking at what Doodle Curls has sent up. Ba-ba, ba-ba, ba-ba. How it works, here we are. Awesome. You see, this will be great for a small creator. You won't be able to make anything very big for 10k if you're paying people fairly. Like, assuming people are going to have a salary of 3,000 per month, you could have 3 people work on it for 1 month.
The struggle between passion art and money is real. Sort of.
Let me just save this tab. Thank you very much, Bryony. If anyone's interested in that, check it out, by the way.
I feel like in the past, distribution was a lot more difficult for individuals to do. So like, you want to make and release a film, you would then have to like burn it to all of the DVDs or like VHS, or even going back in order to get into hands, or like televise it, put it on TV. You had to go through like people who decided what was going to get broadcast. And so the systems that were set up then to allow for that, like the buying of rights, the distribution rights and things, meant that like there were clear paths of permission to have your stuff seen by an audience.
Yeah.
But those have been eroded over time by things like YouTube. And it's now a lot more possible for individuals to share their creativity directly with an audience.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exciting. But the downside of that at the moment is that that audience has an expectation that what they will get is they'll get for free. YouTube is a free platform most of the time where you consume content for free.
Yeah.
And it's how to have an infrastructure there where you have the creative freedom to share your creativity, but the financial backing to have like
to be able to make it in the first place.
Yeah. That's the equation that I want to solve.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Doodle Curls, that's like especially like if you're doing something solo or just want like one person to lend you a hand with something, that could give a lot of people the space and time they need to be able to make something cool. See, Rox the Clown says, to be honest, I've had this idea for a story, but I don't know what medium would work best. The story is your typical science fiction robots corporation coming out with a robot that is specifically designed to help people manage their online presence. But of course, surprise, surprise, robots turn out to be evil, and the corporation has the ulterior motive of using the robots to collect even more info on consumers. I'd say, like, if you're going to be making it on your own, and you want it to be visual, then comics is a good way to tell a story in a way which is kind of manageable. If I was animating Girl in the Glim, I probably would still be working on the first scene, just trying to get it animated. But I can tell a bigger story because I'm doing it as comic instead. So I'd recommend that. Or if you're not bothered about it being visual, you could always just go for something like just writing it. You know, actually just writing the story as a piece of prose. We're going to have to head off in a sec, Mike.
Okay.
We've got to go. I've got some revisions I want to take care of, and if I can do them quickly, then I can hop back over onto Girl in the Glim and try and close out these pages, which would be nice. If I can get these pages done, I'll be at 28, guys, which is almost 30. And 30 is almost halfway through. There's a lot of almosts, but it's keeping me motivated. How did the Shin Godzilla watch party go? It was great. Thank you so much, Tib. The file worked perfectly. Your recommendation to put the black box on the subtitles was genius because I can totally see what you mean. There were a lot of other subtitles behind the subtitles, but the black box really helped. It seemed to stream okay. Like I actually streamed it to people rather than downloading the file because we wanted to give it a go. And it seemed to work like super well. And the quality was great. So thank you so much.
Quick question, India.
Oh yeah.
Would you want to have a custom chair? Or are you okay for the chairs to kind of be the same?
I'm okay for the chairs to be the same.
Because I was thinking what we could do is if we had a little breakfast table here, we could have the two chairs like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the stream starts, it could be us like sitting like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels like the breakfast table should be a bit bigger to be able to like have all those croissants on it that are going to be on it.
All the what on it?
Croissants.
Well, when did croissants become?
Right now.
You want? I mean, it could be bigger.
Yeah, I think to fit more breakfast stuff on, right?
Sure.
Tip, yeah, it worked. It worked really well. I don't know if it's because there are only a few of us, because there were only 4 of us altogether in the call.
Yeah, croissants.
But it seemed good to me. It seemed super viable. Yeah, it was great. And Shin Godzilla, the movie itself was great as well. Very cool. Very obviously Hideaki Anno. There was indeed Evangelion music in it, which I appreciated.
Yeah. Was it like properly recognizable Eva music?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
It was a slightly different arrangement of it.
Okay, cool.
But it was the. So I was like, I recognize this melody.
Very cool. All right. So tomorrow, or maybe I don't know. I always kind of think like I'll work on this, but I can also work on this between streams as well. But we'll have what I'll do is I'll create a texture that is just flat colors with all the different colors we'll need, and then apply the same material to all of this, so it's cartoony.
Yeah, and hopefully I will be on 2 new pages tomorrow if I can get this batch done. Then we'll be on page 29.
What do y'all think
About what?
about this table and all this stuff I've been doing?
It's cute.
We could have little particle effects coming off the coffee cup as the steam. Wait, is it a coffee cup or is it a teacup?
They did have the drums in there. Boom, 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 boom. Sorry, I won't sing the entire thing, tempting as it is, but they had them.
Should I make little microphones to pretend that like this is where we're sitting?
Sure. That's cute.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Makes me want to make the chair have like little fold out drawing tables and stuff.
Come on, Doig. I gotta go.
Okay. When the Swifty gotta go, she gotta go.
When the Swifty gotta go, she gotta go.
She gotta go.
When the Swifty gotta go, she got some work to do that she can't stream.
Also thank you for the follow, Lauren L. Artist. Welcome. Do 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 do. Just briefly, I want to all show you this.
What is it?
It's the bear I drew yesterday. I just really like the expression.
Movie night soon sounds awesome, Tib.
All right. Thank you. Let's click following and find someone to raid. Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? Who? Who we got? Who? Say rah 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 rah.
Say rah 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 rah
Say
rah.
rah rah rah. He's playing Stardew Valley.
Oh, I'm so happy that she's streaming more often. Let's go raid her.
Let's go get her. Let's go get her, guys.
Get her, guys.
Let's go get her. The rah 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 rah.
Say rah 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 rah. Everybody have an amazing day. Best of luck with everything. Wish me luck on my boards. I wish you all luck on all of your creative endeavours. I hope they all go super well. You have fun. Remember to have a break. Also, you gotta have an amazing day, Ben. I demand it. A reasonable demand.
Sarah's directing on the Lego Monkey Kid series for Flying Bark, and she is full of beans, very entertaining, very fun. I think she's playing something a little bit more chill than Resident Evil, so she's probably still her excitable self.
Mm-hmm.
It's been lovely to have you all and been talking with you. Thank you for coming by. We will be back tomorrow for more of this. And
until next
then,
time,
may the rest
of your day
be filled
with Adventure.
Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.